Right? All right, so, great. So, my first video instructional cast, you guys. This is, yes. Thank you. Okay. All goes well. It's going to go on YouTube, and all goes well. Probably, good. Maybe Netflix will, give me a contract and it'll be on Netflix, right? What was that? So, all right, so guys, I want to cover something important, okay? Because I don't think I've done this with you yet on talking to you about the importance of these inquiry questions, okay? So, I'm going to simplify what you do in this class a lot. A lot, okay? So much so that when you're reading your book and you find yourselves asking, why am I studying this? Why am I even bothering with this? The answer should be, oh yeah, the inquiry question. And you come back to this. So anything that we do at any given time, okay, in this class, for the rest till June, it's going to be driven by these kind of questions. And we're only going to have one, maybe two of these questions per topic and lesson. Like right now we have topic 1, lesson 3, right? The triumph of Parliament in England. And this is the question, the inquiry question, that's going to drive our learning. So that everything you learn in one way or another should help you thoroughly, in depth, answer this question. Does that make sense? Is there anyone that didn't understand what I just said right now? It's very, very important. It is so important that if you get what I just shared with you, the chances of you doing well in this class go up significantly. If you're clueless about what I just said, the chances of you doing bad in this class also go up significantly, unfortunately. Okay? So I'm going to repeat this one more time. What does the word inquiry mean? When you inquire into any subject, anything, what does that mean? It means you investigate it, you analyze it, you look into it, you probe it, you examine it, right? Right? It's an exploration into that topic. So, in this case, right, this inquiry question, it's a question that's going to allow us to put into context what you're learning, to give a reference to what you're learning, to make it meaningful, okay? So it's the equivalent of this, you guys, like in math or in physics, okay? You have vectors and then you have like momentum, okay? So a vector, as I understand it, and I'm not a math teacher or a physics teacher, is that a vector is like gives some direction, okay? It's like pointing in a particular direction, okay? It's like saying, hey, that way, okay? It's that way, go that way, right? Or if you're going to go somewhere, okay? Let's say across the country, you better and should have a map, right? That tells you where to go. Otherwise, you're going to get lost. And then there's the right, how fast, how quickly you're going to get there, right? How quickly you're moving in that direction. Well, this is the same thing. This provides a vector, a direction for our learning. And then the pace, how quickly, right, you're able to get at the bottom of this question, well, that's going to vary from person to person, right? It's going to vary from whether you really invest the time to read the book, and whether you really invest the time into, right, that reading notepad. What is it called? That sheet I just gave you. It's called the interactive reading notepad. Yes. So if you look at every key term, right? If you answer every question there, look at the graphs, right? Whatever information that's sharing there, and if you transfer that into your journal, you're reflecting on it, you're digesting it. If you do that, well, then you're going to be able to move quickly into examining this question with depth. If you don't, well, then you're going to move slow and at a slower pace. Any questions about this? Because this is very important. Okay. Next. Well, there's always going to be an agenda here. And the agenda is so we have a goal, right? And the goal is, this is the goal. Now, it's the question is, well, how are we going to get there? So if your goal is to run a mile without stopping, but for the last year you've been sitting at home playing Fortnite and eating pizza and potato chips, okay? You're probably not going to run a mile, okay? You're going to go out there and you're going to run out of breath after the first 100 yards, right? But let's say your objective is to run a mile within 1 month. Well, then you're going to take it easy, right? You may at first walk the mile for maybe the first week or so. And then the second week, maybe you walk 3/4 of a mile, and the other quarter you try running it, okay? You get me, right? So you have a plan. You have a strategy. You have a plan that's going to take you to your objective. Well, same thing here, right? This is our objective. This is how we are going to get there, right? The specific activities, tasks, how you do it, right? And then a reflection question is always going to be up here. And the reflection question really is much more even focused than this. Okay? Like this should fit in here somewhere, but this allows you to focus into a particular thing about this, or this time period we're examining. So this is very important because you're going to do this. This is your next short answer question. This is your next week grade. Remember, I'm only giving you like 1 or at most sometimes 2 grades per week. This is going to be the next one, and I'm going to post it up there today. Okay? So, what does this mean? Who was it? Who is this attributed to? And what is the significance of this in this time frame in history that we're studying? So let me tell you what this means, okay? I don't know. I'm bad at pronouncing French. I'm going to do my best. I taught, c'est moi. So, and the literal translation of this is, I am the state. Excuse me? I am the state. Now, should you guys be right now sitting down just listening to me? No. You should be taking notes, exactly. Good. Some of you are, but some of you are not. Now, I'm making this video available so that you can look at this at home, right? Which is great. Go over what I'm saying right now. But you shouldn't just be sitting there doing nothing. What? Yes. Huh? Yes, go ahead. You can throw it away. Okay, so, I taught, c'est moi. I am the state. What is its significance? Well, think about it. Okay. By the way, this is attributed to a king. He's from France. Okay? And he was an absolute monarch. Having said that, for now, I'm going to leave the rest to you. Okay? Knowing that this is your next, right, Schoology short answer question that you're going to have to do. Also, by the way, once you guys do these, provide an answer, please get used to us going over your responses to these questions as a class. Okay? And that you're going to receive constructive criticism that should help you become better writers. If you have a problem with that, I would really, really suggest to get over it as quickly as possible, because receiving constructive feedback, you guys, is very, very important if you want to improve almost at anything in life. And I believe that you know that by now. Okay? So, for right now, see, I'm not going to talk to you much more than what I just did today. But every time I'm going to talk to you, what I'm going to deliver to you and say to you is going to be very condensed, concentrated. And I'm going to give you a lot of information that you need to unpack, unfold. And I'm going to help you do that. Okay? But I cannot do for you what you are responsible as students to do for yourself. Correct? I can help you as much as I'm able to. But can I help every single one of you individually per class? Impossible. I would have to clone myself multiple times, and I'm not a superhero capable of doing that. Okay? All right. Sir, director, can you please stop the video?